No, no, no. This is not going well. That is scary. Amazing. I love my life. I love my life. I don't know how to feel about this. This is going to be like a hard, really month. Hi, I'm Marta. Welcome to my channel and to this new video of just basically choosing my TBR using a TBR jar. Well, this is not a jar. I just ignore that fact. But yeah, using just like prompts. I'm so excited. I've never done this video before, but I've been watching this concept for years. Like at this point, I don't know when was like the first time Richard Catherine did it, but I was there. I was watching. Like this has been coming. Like it was a long way coming, and yeah, I'm just so happy to finally do it because my physical TBR is full. I normally have like 6 books unread as a physical copy, and because I've been buying a lot of books recently and I was in London a couple of weeks ago, it's just like really full, really full. Okay, so we're just going to pick the prompts. I'm going to choose 6, so I can have like just 6 books on my TBR. I think that's a good number. I normally read, well, it just like varies like a lot. I can read 2 books in a month or 15. So 6 books, it is like in the middle, more or less. I normally read like 10 to 12 books. So I'm just going to pick 6. I don't know why I am like over explaining things. So let's just give it a quick mix. And pick the first one. This one, for example. A book with a trope you love. Okay, that has to be like either fake dating or magical realism. Magical realism is not a trope. Fake dating, fake marriage, enemies to lovers. Found family. Can I do found family? Ah, I can do found family. Okay, yes, I get to do found family, so I can pick this book. Well, try and pick this book. Okay, more or less. And that is Miss Bomb by Brandon Sanderson. I have technically read this book, like already read this book a year ago, but I don't remember much, and I bought the second and third book, and I just want to read the first one so I can read the complete trilogy and understand everything basically. So yeah, I'm going to pick this one. I'm so excited. This is basically a high fantasy and the magic system involves metals. It is like a group of outcasts that just want to destroy the empire. And I'm a sucker for that. I'm such a sucker for that. I love like found family. It could be like my favorite trope ever. So I'm just going to pick this one. I'm so excited. Also because it is auto-read and it's in Spanish. I don't need to put that much brain into reading it, and that is good because I'm going on vacation and I do not want to think because it is freaking summer. So yeah. First book on my TBR, Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Okay, second one. This one. I don't want to think. The fuck, why did I talk? Literary fiction. This is outside of my comfort zone. Like, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. Literary fiction, it actually scares me so much, and I feel like every book in that genre is sad. It's just like the perception. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. Perception that I have of that genre. Like every literary fiction book I have read, I have cried, and yeah. But I know what I'm going to put, and that is Hello Beautiful by Anne Napolitano. I tried to read this book a couple of weeks ago, the Spanish translation and I was not feeling it. And I think it might be like this translation that didn't let me like fully connect with the characters, and that book is important to connect with characters because it follows basically a guy who was ignored by his parents his whole childhood, and now he's at university in the basketball team, and he meets this girl and they start dating. And the book also follows this girl and her sisters, and it is just about like family dynamics, relationship dynamics, and all of that. And I've seen great reviews, so like I'm excited, but I'm also scared. So yeah, Hello Beautiful, second book on my TBR. I will read that one in English, so just like try it out. Okay, next one. Please, like I want like a sport romance or a Kindle Limited read. Just like something easy, please, please. Oh my god, no, no, no. This is not going well. The longest book on my TBR. Amazing. I love my life. I love my life. I just want to cry. Oh my god. I don't have any luck today. Okay, longest book on my TBR. This is like 3 books in one, so not that one. I'm not going to choose like a Brandon Sanderson because I already have the first one. Okay, I think this has to be the longest one, at least on my physical TBR. That is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. It is 660 more or less, and it is fantasy. Let's read the back of it. I have stolen princesses back from the sleeping Barrow kings. I burned down the town of Trevon. I have spent the night with Felurian and left with both my sanity and my life. I was expelled from the university at a younger age than most people are allowed in. I tread paths by moonlight that others fear to speak of during the day. I have talked to gods, loved women, and written songs that make the minstrels weep. My name is Kivothe. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Like, what the fuck? You might have heard of me. No, I have not. I have not. Okay, so this is an option, and let's see my like on my Goodreads want to read. Maybe there I have other books. Okay, I've been browsing on my want to read list on Goodreads and my Kindle, and the longest book I have it is like The Raven Scholar, and that is 656. So shorter than The Name of the Wind. So I just have to choose this one. Like, it is actually the longest one. I don't know how to feel about this, and the fact that there are like 2 long ass books, fantasy books on my TBR. I just don't know how to feel about it. Okay, let's continue. I'm going to give it a bit of a mix because I need a good prompt. Like, please, this one. It's going to be like a book you're intimidated by or something like that. Oh no, this is good. I've reread. I already have one on my TBR. That is amazing, but it is fun because one of my favorite things to do is reread books. So let's go. Like, on my bookshelf, I have so many books. I have a clear winner for this prompt. Like, Happy Place by Emily Henry. This is one of my favorite books of all time. I felt so seen in this book. I cried so hard, and I bought this like a physical copy last year during summer, and I still haven't done like my read. So this is like a sign. I also have like a funny story that I could choose, but I love this one a bit more. So yeah. Okay, this is about Harriet and Wayne, and they used to be like the perfect couple, and they broke up. Yes, but they decided not to tell anyone, like their friends or anything. So the friends do like this trip, and they invite both of them, obviously, and they put them in the same room, obviously, and they don't want to tell like they have been like separated for a bit, so they pretend to be together. Love this book, amazing, her best book. You cannot change my mind, like honestly. Okay, so yeah, fourth book on my TBR. Okay, next prompt. For example, no, please. What have I done wrong this life? A book out of my comfort zone. This is going to be like a hard reading month. Like really hard. Okay, I have a clear winner for this because I have never read a sci-fi book. So I'm just going to pick Project Hail Mary for this prompt by Andy Weir, or whatever the name is pronounced. And this is, as I say, sci-fi. It is about Grace, who one day wakes up and he's in space. And he has a mission, but he does not remember anything about it. So yeah, basically, I watched the movie at the cinema, and let me tell you, it was amazing. I absolutely adore it. But the book is just like so scary for whatever reason. A good thing that I have like a Spanish version, because otherwise like, I would not feel capable of reading it. So yeah, fifth book on my TBR. Oh my god, this is like so bad. I'm not excited at all. I'm actually scared. I do not think I'm going to finish this TBR. Like all of them are books that intimidate me, except Happy Place. So that's amazing. Okay, last prompt. I hope it's a good one. I deserve a good one, like summer romance or new release or like in a limited book. I just want one of those. Like please, it cannot be like out of my comfort zone or something like that. Well, I already had that one. Like please, a good one. This, for example. Ah, this is fun. Start a new series. Okay, I'm happy with this one. I have more than 30 series that I have like and that I'm in the middle of. So not the best one for my TBR, for like my series tracker, but yes, for me. And oh my god, I'm between this one, Kingdom, and Dark Side of Magic. This is more like fantasy in strange world. It is about a forgotten queen that wants to reclaim her throne, forbidden romance, which sounds fucking amazing. I'm going to get like the book out. I don't know what I was doing that way. And it sounds so fun, and it's like the crown prince of a kingdom and the prince and the queen of another one. Amazing. And then I also have A Darker Shade of Magic by Swap, and this is about, well, I don't know what this one is really about. I just know it takes place like in a London parallel universe. It is a bit like, it is like multiverse or like parallel universes, with, it scares me, like it scares the shit out of me. But it's also good, and this one is a short one. Let's see. Yeah, like 400 pages. And this one is almost 500. I don't know which one to put on my TBR. I also have like a million on my Kindle TBR, but let's just like choose one of these. Also, like technically, The Stolen Heir by Holly Black, it would be like starting a new series because it is part of the spin-off of the Fog of the Air series, but it is like its own duology. I don't know if it counts. Well, I'm going to just choose between these two, and I'm going to go with I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go with this one Kingdom because I feel like it is easier than the visual book. So let's just add this to my TBR. That is scary. That is like really, really scary. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to read all of these books. I'm not sure. Also, like Hello Beautiful, like do not forget that one, which is one of the scariest one. Amazing, 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 amazing. Everything is fine. Everything will be alright. If I don't finish my TBR, it's okay. Like no one is going to die because of that. So let's just like relax a bit. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you want to see more, and like comment. We could chat about the books that are on my TBR and the books that are on your TBR. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one really, really soon, hopefully. Bye!